Kenyans, so people don't eat monkey. Ha! These are some cultural shocks that I discovered between Cameroon and Kenya. So in Kenya, when I went for vacation, I noticed, in fact, the first hotel I went there, I saw monkeys flying. I'm like, these things are not.
We should not be surprised that most of Ebola cases are very rampant in Central Africa, Cameroon, DR Congo, because if you eat anything that is walking, then why are we even fighting Ebola? Culture shock is when you go to another country, then you find them doing something weird, which in your country you don't do, then you are shocked that people do that. But if there is something weird you do in your country, then you go to another country, then you find they are not doing it. That's not a culture shock. We are the one who are supposed to be shocked that you people eat monkey. And if you can eat monkey, I think you might be cannibals, because monkey are the closest animal to the human being. If you can eat a monkey, then you are not that much far from being a cannibalist. Actually, we are the one who are shocked that you people do that. Kenyans, we need to be very, very cautious on who we bring to our country as tourists. Our wildlife is in danger due to some of the tourists who are even saying on themselves that they were salivating while they were seeing, I don't know, other wild animals. At first, when I heard that in Cameroon they eat monkey, they eat salamanders, I was shocked. But when I checked their GDP, then I understood, yeah, they should eat monkeys. I mean, that if that's the only option which is available, of course you will. You won't die from hunger when a monkey is jumping in outside your house. You will chew it. So if next time you feel like visiting Kenya, just come. You're welcome, but kindly no eating monkeys, no cooking any wild animal. You are only allowed to eat the food which is available, not the one you want, okay? Once you go back to your country, then you can eat whatever shenanigans which you people eat in your own country. Of course, we are told to respect each and every culture, but I don't think eating monkey is a culture which needs to be respected to begin with.
Kenyans, so people don't eat monkey. Ha! These are some cultural shocks that I discovered between Cameroon and Kenya. So in Kenya, when I went for vacation, I noticed, in fact, the first hotel I went there, I saw monkeys flying. I'm like, these things are not dangerous. And then people are like, no, they're very friendly. And then when I was going towards, I think, Naivasha, there were monkeys on the road. People would buy corn and give them to eat. When I went to like Nakuru National Park, I saw monkeys even at the entrance. Come to Cameroon. That is sweet meat. See, at a certain point, guys, it's not like I want to criticize my country, but if they bring those monkeys to Cameroon, we use it and cook soup. Well, and see, if you're a Kenyan and you visit a Cameroonian, okay, first thing you should ask, or if you want to eat their meal, first thing you should ask is, which meat is this? Because we can cook you monkey meat and give you, and it's very delicious. You will not know. Let's talk about other things that are some cultural shocks that really shocked me between Kenya and Cameroon. I talked about the driving the last time, right? And I said that these people can fly. Apart from the fact that these people can fly, they concentrate a lot. And the best thing is that they have good roads. So the number of days I was in Kenya, I only witnessed accident once. And it's not like it was something very dangerous. In Cameroon, we have accident almost every day. Almost in a week, we have maybe one or two or three accidents in a week in Cameroon. First is because of the roads are very poor, and then the drivers, my God, they are not easy to deal with. But in Kenya, I feel like they have this level of concentration, and their roads also permits them to drive safely, and then nothing happens to them. Let me tell you another thing. Another thing which is shocking that I need to tell people is that in Kenya, they have so many cashless transactions. For example, you want to do something, they tell you, no, you don't use cash. We use cards, we use M-Pesa. In Cameroon, yes, we have our mobile money that we do transaction, but in Cameroon, we use cash. So when I went to Kenya and I did not like transfer, let's say convert a lot of money to shillings, I was working with my bank card. So if I go to the mall to buy something, I'll just pay with my bank card and I'm good to go. But in Cameroon, bank card, you reach some place that there's no bank card, there's no bank machine, there's no this. It's kind of stressful, and even sometimes to withdraw the money from Cameroon, you probably need to leave from one region to another just to withdraw money. It's not easy. Okay, I want to move to the next thing, which has to do with the train station. Guys, the level of security at the SGR in Kenya is top notch. It's not the airport. I'm going to attach a video here. I made a video some days ago, but I'm going to attach a video of their SGR, their train, and then I'll attach the one of Cameroon. So when I was going there, I wanted to, like, I missed my train the first time, and then I was waiting for the second one. What happened is, you go through the checking process. They'll bring a dog to smell your bags. If you have any drugs, they will check, and then you pass. You remove everything from your body. They will scan you, and then you pass. In Cameroon, who has that time to be checking all those things or be scanning? The level of security at the SGR, I think it's even more than the one at the airport, because when I came to the airport, when I arrived there, they just, my thing just passed through one scanning machine just one time, and then they give my items and I left. But at the SGR, woo, it's something else. Now let's go to customer service between Cameroon and Kenya. I think the customer service in Kenya is top notch. Like, the people were so welcoming, regardless of the nationality. Like I told people that there was one thing I noticed. Once they know that you're not a Kenyan, you're from a different country, the price increases. Like the price literally goes up. But in Cameroon, you cannot really determine that a person is not from Cameroon, because we have the English section and we have the French section. So it's a little bit difficult for you to pick up somebody or to know where this person is from. But in Kenya, they speak Swahili and English, which is their official language. So those two official languages, they speak it in Kenya, and then most of the time they use the Swahili. So when I go to a shop, I'm speaking in English, just know, this one is Johnny, just come, we will wipe the money. So I feel like customer service in Kenya is more than in Cameroon. In Cameroon, I think the customer service, they have to look at your appearance first. They judge you from your appearance before they can even give you a good customer service. If you go to like I have one of my uncle who is in Saudi, he dresses very simple. He will just wear his shorts and his slippers. But guys, trust me, that man is stinkingly rich. He's wealthy, but he dressed very simple, and then you might give him a very poor customer service because you think he doesn't have that money. So I feel like in Cameroon, it's because of your dressing, in fact, connection before they will dress, or before they will, attend to you in that kind of a way, and so on. Now, let's go to food. So remember the last time I spoke about food, I spoke about your nyama choma and ugali. You guys almost finished me in the comment section. Kenya, you guys have nice meals, yes. The nyama choma, is it pilau? Yes. And then people have like jollof rice, but it's not actually jollof rice, because the one I ate, they put vegetable by the sides, chopped cabbage, and then the rice. It was nice, and they have the rice and stew. They have nice meal, but as compared to Cameroon has definitely a lot of meals and very delicious. So yes. Now, Kenyans, how do you guys deal with this noisy boss? Like, I think I'm wondering, I'm still trying to get it wrapped over my head. Like, you guys enter in this bus in the morning to go to work, because I know that if I enter this bus to go to work, by the time I reach my destination, I'm going to have headache. At a certain point, I feel like I'm going to get used to it. But that was one thing I never tried. Is it the nyamas or matato? Yes, matato. I feel like if I use this, but the buses are very nice. Like, they are beautiful from outside. They have the drawings from inside. They are very beautiful. They have the lights. It's actually a club on its own. But no, in Cameroon, we don't have that. Yes, we have those type of buses. We have actually very nice buses, but very noisy. Definitely not in Cameroon. So I think this is another, what can I say? These are some of the cultural shocks that I saw in Kenya. I noticed in Kenya that were really amazing. uh, and I definitely love to visit that country again some other time. Definitely not now, because I'm just coming back. So I'll definitely love to visit Kenya again. And I think there are a lot of things that we as Cameroonians will need to learn from Kenya. For example, like I spoke about how they welcome their guests, irrespective of where you're coming from. They respect you, they talk to you in a very polite way, in a very calm way. So that's a plus, that's a tick to Kenya. So that being said, what do you think about the aspect of you guys not eating monkey? See, if we have wildlife in Cameroon, the only time you say monkey is when you go to the zoo. Because if it's in the bush, we'll cook it and eat it, and it's delicious. Bye, guys.